afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Heroes Reich, Defender of the Fatherland, and I hope you're ready here to some 1 vs 1 on the road to Kharkov. Between in the north, we got Whim fighting for the Wehrmacht, for the Reich. For the 7th Panzerdivision going here versus in the south, Lieutenant Ekul fighting for the 10th Guards Rifle Division with guard rifle, armored assault, and shock rifle versus assault support, elite troops, and mobile defense. We got country away, and we're also here by 2 mortar bulletins, 1 mine bulletin versus 1 infantry, and 2 pack 40 bulletins. Now, this is a bit less than the usual stuff. In the meanwhile, the Whims are going for standard Wehrmacht opening, Pioneers, MG42, Grenadiers, nothing that sort of really, makes your eyes pop out and go, good lord, my eyes are popping out, but that's also rather peculiar. Engineers heading up with conscripts. So noting about a double engineer start. Usually, of course, that could of course mean they sort of want to, well, after the conscripts want to maybe expand a bit quicker, but at the same time it could also be he wants to go for an earlier building, of course doesn't want to pull back at the engineers. So there are a few options here as to what direction Ekul could go for, but it's certainly a bit less than the usual there from the Soviets. Most tend to sort of go heavy on the conscript at the moment, so or they go for very early building, but looks like sort of a bit of infantry then a building. Could work certainly out, I shan't deny that. And meanwhile, we've got MG42 Pioneers moving there towards the east, with more Grenadiers there arriving for Whim. Looks like the engineers will not be setting up a structure after all. He's just using sort of quickly flat the field then with troops nonetheless. I mean, you can do that, certainly, but usually you get the engineers then quicker. But oh well, sandbags up here, pushing it aggressively. Also got here, base it up in such a way that he can use it to hold the point, but the enemy can't use that to hold the point. Always a good way of setting up sandbags, same trick there, good work. Engineers grabbing points there, grabbing points there, 3rd conscript on the way. Looks like he's aiming then for 3 conscripts, 2 engineers then, which could then of course indicate a quick building afterwards or something else, or perhaps just a lot of flamethrowers for the Russians. Got barbed wire cutting off as on both sides occupying the battlefield, and there we go, first engagement comes there versus Pioneers. The Pioneers caught there on the negative cover, a few hits as they were setting up stuff. There we got the Coh2, and should be able to hold the conscripts there. There we go, suppressed. We got engineers flanking against the Pioneers, conscripts trying to get out. They got grenadiers opening up now from the north there. Could be forcing Ekul here to have to retreat already. Engineers comes from out there. We got the Grenadiers arriving there for the fast land. MG42 Pioneers getting the cut off there. 3rd conscript squad there arriving. But while being set up here to sort of further deny cover, just in case the opponent can't even use it at all, not at least without, having to cut all the wire in the bloody first place. Nice job there by Ekul. MG42 quick shifting up. The Whims having his vision. There's going to be something happening in the eastern flank. It does, but it's a bit too quick to shift about there, allowing the engineers to close in. Conscripts holding up there. Bit more stand down now. There we go. We got engineers also going on the building. Grenadiers should win this one against the engineers. Hands down, or at least one hand down, the other one a bit in the air. Got a large infantry push up here. Not going to take for them before that. Could give Whim more time to try and deal with this. I'm surprised he's not trying to shift towards that and deal with it. He ought to be aware there's an MG42, but looks like in this case he's just shifting towards here. We got no elite troops, otherwise I could quickly go for some stun grenades. There's the conscripts. That could work out quite nice for Whim, so we might got MG4 going back. Pioneers rushing the conscripts, got 3 grenadiers by the way, and we got take up there for Whim. More grenadiers moving up. Conscripts hold it. Oh, wiped out. A huge loss there for Ekul in the first few moments. That's a conscript gone. There we go. The other 2 squads are being suppressed, taking heavy damage, heavy losses to the Germans. Deutsche Infanterie overwhelming them. Engineers need to be dealt with in before to start. There we go. We got Molotovs up here for Ekul, quickly burning away some of those grenadiers, making things a bit less safe for them. We've got a 3rd conscript down the way, well, to replace the previous 3rd, which got annihilated at the hands of the fascists. MG42, they're falling back in the face of the engineers. They're most of their guns rifles singing away. Imagine we might see a quick light making this company afterwards here for Whim. Maybe rush out some Panzer Grenadiers or Scout cars. There's certainly options there. In the meanwhile, engineers finally falling back. And to the west, engineers moving forward, grabbing points there. So overall, Ekul's got some nice chunk on the map that despite having suffered losses. But of course, we are seeing here that Whim is doing his best to actually take back territory there from the Russians. We've got Like to Make a Nice Company and a bunker up here at the same time for Whim. Medic bunker there, obviously, in the base of Ekul. We're not seeing much, so we got the field infirmary, and we might see a structure there. Support Whim Company, I'm guessing, tends to be standard here if you're sort of building it later on. You tend to go for the support company. Most players then don't go for the special rifle command. I mean, some could go it theoretically, but in most cases, certain players will go for the support company, so they at least can have sort of have field guns up and the likes. Also, quite a bit of munitions there, flowing right for Ekul, and there we go. Structure down, and it is. There we go, support company. Conscripts moving back there, 3-man, or 3 squads strong. MD40 holding up there. Clerk some of the wine, need to spread out a bit though, as the MD40 is going to be quickly to lock down another assault there. From Ekul, and there we go. Good lord, that was close there. Already one squad suppressed, but managed to get out of there before further fire rained down. Got support come there. We got both of these back at the base. They're pushing up. There we go. We got new right. There we go. There we go. Then he launched an attack from the other side. There we go. Catching the MD40 in a position where he can't really prevail unless he actually had it encircled, in which case he could have sprinted the MD40 out. The problem is he doesn't. He doesn't need one doctrine with tactical movement, which he doesn't even have the command points for. So essentially, but he's still going to try it. It's pretty risky. It's pretty risky. There we go. More Russians moving in. One got Molotov here, and that's going to be GG or for that MD42 crew. Not for Whim saying. There we go though. The MD42 is pushed away there. Molotov's there denying cover to the Grenadiers, leaving only one grenadier squad to really able to resist the Russian infantry pulling forwards, though not necessarily very effectively. Also here so far, no sign of doctrine. We got more Molotovs against the Grenadiers again, ensuring that those there trying to support from the south can't do too much. Got rifle going off, not leaving much of an impression there upon the Russians, except Sergei, who got his brains blown out. And there we go. Ekul is going for the mortar there, the 81mm, I believe. And there we go. Next time around, it's Whim says to deny cover there on the sandbags while he's taking off the cut-off point there. Nicely done there by Whim, taking advantage of the push here to actually push up the west side. Splendid counter move. Interesting enough, he's got. There we go. There he goes. About to say he's got the like to make us complete, yet to get anything from it. But there we go. We got the Stovert Panzer Grenadier. Let's support. We got buildings on fire there. The small shed caught on fire like I don't know. The Reichstag.
Are securing our territory.
Engineers still moving ahead. Flamethrowers up for something. Engineers still got plenty of resources. And we got guard rifle, which can of course mean he might be intending to actually put a lot of guard conscripts for submachine guns, but of course also getting guardsmen with a light machine gun. Certainly those are good causes for some of that munitions to be expended towards. Oh, it's 82 actually, so it's the other way around. Never mind. Then there's the best engineers. Mine engagement here. Engineers should have the advantage thanks to Grenadiers being covered, which does mean the flamethrower does get some few bonuses there versus the Grenadier. MD42 setting up support. Push up here's the Panzer Grenadiers, but the way Ekul so far is handling his image is very much a bit of a sledgehammer approach, so he does seem to wield it somewhat agilely, and then again just into a march formation before spreading up. Either way though, there's only going to be one Panzer squad here to help it, the rest is basically over here or in the centre, a bit scattered. We got the 82mm mortar setting up there, and there we go, firing away. Pioneers under fire, minor losses inflicted, gunners are getting after them, and we got the contact grass as well. We go, there we go. Force away Panzer try and then try and attack from the other side. We've got the contra moving in, gunners need to fall into cover. In that case, again, elite troops could be used for stun grenades, but looks like that's not the case. They've got double light machine gun. Double light machine gunners look like trying to run in, and then have the Panzer then flanking. Contra then running to 2 light machine guns. See, that's a lot of firepower there. And there we go. The response is pretty quick there from Whim. Say he's not going to risk it, which rather makes his Panzer move there a bit more dangerous since he's pulling back most of his infantry. There we go. They're taking up on the building. Panzer then getting engineers. MD42 know when to be seen support here. Doing the engineers. There you go. Lots of Molotovs. Lots of Molotovs. So many Molotovs. The Panzer dealing with engineers. Cut you up. No take out there for Ekul as we get and wiped out. One loss there. Contra moving back. The Panzer will try and take cover. Maybe sort of try and lure them into oh no, retreat there instead. Going for going to run through the gauntlet. 3 conscript squads, almost full. That is about 17 men, all intent on murder. Nothing further here for Whimsy at the moment. He's got plenty of manpower, he's got fuel. They could consider some tech. Could consider half tracks. He could consider more Panzer Grenadiers, another MD42. No, plenty of options there for Whims, and similarly Ekul could also consider taking up there, going for some guards from both sides, sort of seeming a bit of an impasse at the moment in where to go with their forces. At the very least, one is of course to note there that Ekul has chosen doctrine. Whimsy has yet to make a choice in that regard. There we go, Conscripts halted here. Too much firepower from the German army. The Wehrmacht hold of them sturdily. Mortar setting up the 82, ready to fight further mortar support. Not a bad position yet. Oh, ends up retreating here, realising there's a large German force inbound. Of course, he's not intending to hand it over. Oh, it could have been a misclick. Oh, wait, take up and guardsmen at the very same time here for Ekul, and we've got the DP light machine guns on the way. He's also got command points for submachine guns, so will Ekul consider that, or does he have other plans in his fight against fascism? Meanwhile, nothing further here from Whim. He's still floating a lot more resources. He really should at least take up or get out some more panzers. Instead, we're getting a pack 40 here. Not a bad idea, though. We know what's coming. Of course, Whim doesn't, but he's assuming there's going to be armor coming, so that's not a bad idea there at all. But still, you know, taking up would not be a bad idea. Quickly rushing for some tier 3 equipment there, I think, would be a very good move there for Whim, particularly concerning his control over his opponent's fuel points. Mines down there, further preparing for the battle ahead. We can see here that Whim is now really beginning to get concerned about enemy armor movements and is thusly preparing for it. Wunderbar. Also note the way he's setting up, he's pretty much expecting that when Ekul's going to strike here against his cut-off points, he's sticking around that, which also means the entire east is opened up. If Ekul sort of has an inclination towards just trying to harass him, he's going to come up with him and realise that's all open, and then perhaps not waste as much effort here on the western side, where, well, you know, Whims is nicely dug in to break up any major assault. And that seems to be the case. Ekul's largely moving up the east here. No submachine gun upgrades at all. Seems like he's not upgrading, but then we've got Garfield with the Gunners, though. Gunners to have the advantage. We've got the mortar setting up to have support. We've got further mines here by Whim. Still no tech up. Not entirely sure what Whim's planning is. It's seeming a bit unclear. But there we go, striking in, and Ekul, those got a bit more of a plan. We also got the T-70 light tank joining in. We got another NG-42 now for Whim, realising he has to get more weaponry to the hold. Not bad, but at the same time going for the cop one there. Ekul quick to return the favour, and of course with the T-70 should have an advantage. We've got the NG-74 still remaining here. We've got the mortar and the guardsmen remaining down there as well. Not to engage. We've got mortar going off here against the German infantry, left and right. T-70 joining in, throwing disarray and chaos into Whimsy's stout soldiers. Can these threaten that with extinction and annihilation there? It looks like they will happen. Grenadiers annihilated, but looks like the Panzers... Oh, they didn't get out either. That's going to squad and a Panzer to the squad there, wiped out for Whimsy. Too slow to retreat. Pile again, you know, I'm not sure why flown that many resources. We just take up, you know, had some more troops on the field or something, you know, earlier. He probably could have had a better chance of holding this up instead. Ended up not nicely. And meanwhile, though, small victory. T-70 hit the Teller mine, so it's not all a complete loss here for Whimsy, and that should give us some more time to do something. But still, that resource flow strikes me as being very bloody peculiar for a player like Whimsy. Meanwhile, though, nothing there for Ekul. Could try and sort of add more armor, and there we go. Whimsy finally taking up. Finally took him bloody long enough. He needs to get more infantry. Certainly, Panzers would be an idea. He could also go for mobile defense for some Osttruppen. I mean, the options are there. Could, of course, you know, go for assault support, maybe throw in an officer and an order blitz to increase his resources. And there we go, getting a replacement Panzer gun to this squad. Wunderbar. And before setting up there, we got lots of conscripts in the open. 1,200 rounds per minute, soaring over all through them. Meaning not many are Russian happy there. Quickly, Sergei, we need to get out of here.
Enemy forces are securing our
and Sergeant Dietrich leading his men against the engineers. Machine gun ordered to do as much damage as possible. Guardsmen hanging about here. Almost down there. Support will be a good move, I think. A quick Panzer 4 or some Osprey's there for Whimsy could do a lot. Also noting no monsters here for Ekul at the moment. We've got a maximum support. And there we go, Guardsmen caught in a pretty bad position. Grenadiers with light machine in a nearby building. I'm not the Guardsmen. Who are only really able to get light cover there to give the Gunners an overall advantage. We've got a heavy machine gun moving in. Got the mortar there continuing to sort of fire away, trying to slay anyone. And we've got Cons there hanging about, waiting for something perhaps before they make their move. Guardsmen can just retreat at this point. They're just feeding the Grenadiers experience. Los, men! Los! Schnell! And he's going straight for tier 4. That's pretty bold. That's pretty bold there for Whimsy. I mean, he's got a T-7. He's got decent control of the fuel point for some time there, but at the same time, he suffered some losses. Not entirely sure it's going straight for tier 4 is going to work, but it could, though. It could if he handles it correctly. But it's not going to be without its risks. And probably would have been better if he just, you know, played a heavier tier 2 quickly. Maybe he took the Panzer with his or something before going for it. But oh well. Got a maximum under fire. Quick rifle grenade. Nasty hit there. Fuel caches up here, so clearly Ekul's got something in mind as well. Partly, of course, offsetting his fuel losses, perhaps also got plans of something a bit more armoured here. Either way, that could throw a wrench into Whim's plans himself, so it should be interesting to see how that actually plays out. Either way, Panzer's Grenadiers here with MG42 support. Centre wards, we've got Pioneers with minefields, could lead an S minefield here. I think that would do a lot to sort of stall Ekul's advances. We've got the maximum covering the eastern victory point, which has been secured here by the Soviet Union. There we go, Panzer Grenadiers, MG42's Grenadiers with light machine guns, and there we go. All three countries want to equip the submachine guns, increasing their assault capability, certainly indicating they could want to get a lot more aggressive with Whim, but in this case the MG42s, and of course the Panzer Grenadiers pretty much compel them to fall back. Pioneers rushing the mortar, Panzer flanking in here once more. Ekul in a bit of trouble. We got SU-76 on the way. Clearly Ekul is now worried about enemy armour, though. He doesn't have so much to worry about here thanks to Whim going for tier 4, though of course once it happens he does have a bit of reason to be worried. Nothing further here though. For the time being, got engineers on the run. The guard squad pluckily advancing here, heavily equipped with weaponry provided by the Soviet state. Pioneers grabbing territories, MG42s advancing for das Vaterland. We got the mortar here, and there we go, going for the fuel point right there. We'll play it, of course. Whim is quick to return the favour against Lieutenant Ekul, and there we go, SU-76M. There's the T-76, equipped with a same gun as the T-34-76 really. Meant for infantry support, mostly in the form of artillery, but of course also work against armour. Mortar flying away, SU-6 moving up, Pioneers moving about as well. You got fuel point there being grabbed, so once more cool a bit on the backside here, or back foot, as Whim relentlessly attacks here. Also noting now Whimsy's got a mortar of his own there, the Granadenwerfer 34. Starting with the cannon against the Grenadiers, and looks like if it went for the Grenadiers veterans, they probably could have won that one. Throwing the Grenadiers veterans and the mortar supporting them. And then again, looks like they might just be able to pull off bloody damn close there. I was a bit lucky there, and there we go, Pioneers hold here by the Maxim, quite violently so. Nothing further going in the base here of Ekul. Got a large infantry push here prepared for the south. Panzer's MG42s up the centre. There you go, mortar caught here by the MG42. The mortar crew sought down, and poor Vasily left behind to die in a ditch. A tragic fate. Interesting enough again, Whimsy just sort of keeps stalling up resource-wise. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with him here. Perhaps he's just a bit surprised he's having so much success or something. But, you know, that's a lot of manpower. Fuel he's just hanging about there. Again, he could have had armour artillery by now. He could have had Sturmpanzer or Panther, just something else. Instead, he's just sort of hanging about with resources, which gives Ekul here more time to catch up. The Ekul is also filling in the resources. And so only close to go for them. So there we go, Counter putting forwards. Large lobbies unit here before not halted already. There we go, mortar firing down. Taking losses from that, getting a bit punished for lobbing their men so close together, but Grenadiers, Panzers, mortars, and MG42 sitting about there. Build the heavy Panzer Corps, you don't Whimsy. You got the resources. Get out, I don't know, Sturmpanzer 4, Panther, just something. There we go. Took him bloody long enough, I think. He can easily get Panther or Sturmpanzer or 2 Panzerwerfers he wants. Nothing further here in the base of Ekul. Could also stand to use some resources. I mean, he could get a howitzer out right now. He could build more caches. That would also benefit him quite a bit. Or you could get more guardsmen. I mean, really, Ekul has got a lot of options, though. Of course, so does Whimsy's probably gone here for mobile defense. Yet, at the moment, we're not seeing an awful lot of it. And before 2 mortar crew moving ahead.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Heavy Panzer Corps up, and he's going for a Sturmpanzer 4. Interesting decision here. Not bad though, of course. We know his opponent's larger than infantry, but at the same time, in theory, if Ekul here could have gone for something else and he could have thrown armour at him, in that case, a Sturmpanzer 4 might not quite do as well. But we'll of course see how it actually works out. Meanwhile, though, Ekul's pushing forwards and flooding resources. Please don't do that. At least consider building some more fueled caches than Ekul. I mean, you got a lot there which could then expend towards armor. We got a Panzerwerfer here, so Whims is really just going in for the anti-infantry counter. And that's definitely going to force Ekul to have to respond, and certainly armor would probably one of the better options right now, but he's just not going towards it. Come on, Ekul, spend some of that manpower.
Guards troops ready
Alright.
for action.
Getting more guardsmen, that certainly can also help if he gets them properly upgraded as well. But looks like a Sturmpanzer battalion has been sent in to support the 7th Panzer Division there. There we go. Panzerman fort there. SU6 is falling back there in the face of the Panzer Grenadier. In the base here, nothing's really happening. Got troop reinforcing. We still got no caches additionally going up here for Ekul. Maximum flank here by German infantry 6. Not really doing a lot there to support it, and can't really at the moment. So what is Ekul's plan here? Because he's about to lose his fuel cache if he's not careful. But there we go. Sturmpanzer advancing. He's not upgrading. He's not going to support the front line either. I'm not entirely sure what Ekul's or Whim's plan is. They're getting the Panzerwerfer.
Half track has arrived.
But really getting a Sturmpanzer and then not attacking with it strikes me as a bit of a surprising move there by Whimsy. Anyway, it's time for the mid-game analysis. Current situation in terms of damage. We got a lead here for Whimsy. Kills-wise, he's also got a lead there. No real surprises there, to be honest, in terms of army value. Whimsy's there, definitely got a bit of a chunk there. Again, both sides are flooding resources there. Much to my surprise there, and certainly some changes are happening there finally, but you know, otherwise there's not so much else sort of count on. I mean, Whimsy needs to get more aggressive, of course, so does Ekul. He needs to spend some of the resources, build some fuel caches for heaven's sake, or call in some more guardsmen, or build a house. Just, you know, do something with all that manpower, which is otherwise, you know, just wasted opportunity, wasted chances to, you know, do a lot of damage to the enemy. But getting more fuel caches, then going for tier 4, I think would be a good move. SU-85, T-3476 could do a lot of damage to Whimsy. And otherwise, you know, more pressure here. In particular, say if a few T-34s attacking from here, getting behind all of Whimsy's stuff could do a lot of damage. Perhaps you knock out the Sturmpanzer, and of course you could catch the Panzerwerfer with it and knock that out as well. So I mean, that would really, you know, be a good move there, I think, for Ekul. And of course, you know, equipping his guardsmen there with light machine guns, which of course he's doing. However, would also be good, would sort of make it harder for Whimsy to actually defend. So I mean, Ekul's got plenty of options for Whimsy. I mean, he's fine spending some resources, but he needs to get more aggressive. At the currently, I mean, he's holding a bit too much back there, partly with the resource, but also with the equipment he's actually guarding. And I definitely think he should be aiming for a Panther next after the Panther or Sturmpanzer. Otherwise, he's going to be in trouble there as well. In particular, if Ekul does decide to go for armor, this Sturmpanzer simply not going to cut it, not even with a Pack 40. So that's a bit important there for Whimsy to get out of. Otherwise, he could put himself into a bit of a problematic situation. Spending some ammunition though on mines would be, I think, a good choice there for Whimsy at the moment. More tunnel mines, S mines, and the likes, anything sort of halt and bleed out his opponent. And of course, more attacks on the western flank would be a good choice as well. So let's return to the fight and see what happens.
Heavy Panzer, ready for orders.
Ekul seems to be a bit more waiting at the moment. There we go, we got the mechanized armor company. Finally something happening in that direction. Guards will stop with MG42, going to be supporting, mortar firing away there. Sturmpanzer moving ahead. Straight for the center where there's essentially nothing to really stop it at the moment. We actually got both guards, of course, they're fully retreating. An option here for Whimsy to do a lot of damage. There we go, catching all the rations. Doesn't quite push through with it. Still do a lot of damage, but the switch moving up. There we go, getting the Sturmpanzer. And the Sturmpanzer is not going to have the easiest time there with that one. As it takes over a little faster, has more range, and the lights here. Slowly taking down the Sturmpanzer almost down to half health and gaining veterans in the process. Using tracking, by the way, good work there. A lot of players neglect tracking, but it pretty much allows you to see much longer, but also retain full mobility. There can be a very useful ability. Going there for the fuel cache. Panzer firing down here in the Russian base. Oh, huge casualties there. 15 kills, medics, mortar crews, machine gunners, conscripts, all dead, horribly so. Let's just step with the damaged engine, Panzer forced away, almost 32 there, Sturmpanzer quite heavily damaged there. Whimsy clearly underestimating Nation 6 there that Ekul had, and certainly also Ekul himself. Still no additional fuel caches. We got the T-3476 on the way there, of course easy to get. Not the most expensive of medium tanks. We got the Panther there falling back, and it's almost split into one already, but of course I have to see how Ekul sort of bounces back from some of those losses. Of course not exactly
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
an insurmountable obstacle. A great big wall blocking his path towards victory Not that. There you go, another push. Keeps forgetting about them before it looks like we've got a Garden Ray to flank here with a quick fragmentation grenade, and there we go. MB4's almost right, we got the Steel Panzer there. Dire need repairs. He's only got one Pioneer, Squad, he definitely should reinforce those. He needs to get more Pioneers to speed up the repairs, otherwise he's just going to lose that Steel Panzer 4 rather than sensibly. Looks like these 6 might be able to get it. Careful, careful, Lindsay. Don't be silly now, same with the Panzerwerfer.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
No additional Pioneers on the way for Whimsy.
Panzerwerfer is ready for action. The enemy is gaining a foothold. We are down to 300 points.
Panzerwerfer ready to fire. Guess we've got some target in mind. T-34 seems to be sitting in conscripts here in the line of fire, and Panzerwerfer hits absolutely bugger all. Not going to like our T-34 try to get some exposed grenadiers, no support, no coverage. The T-34 under command of Sergeant Petrov strikes for the motherland. There we go, Pack 40 opening up. Panzer fast as well, T-34 in a bit of a sticky situation. Panzer all the way back there, Sturm Panzer being repaired. He really should get additional Pioneers to speed up. Then he still should spend some of that manpower, to be honest. Cassius would also, I think, do Whimsy quite a bit of good there, in particular since he was aiming for tier 4.
We have a new Panzer 4.
Instead he goes for the command tank. Interesting decision in some ways. I mean, there's still plenty of infantry, but with the increase of armor there from Ekul, I mean, the Puma would have made more sense maybe too. Well, you know, waiting for the Panther. Instead he's going for a command tank now to support his Sturm Panzer. I don't think that's going to work out too well there. Strikes me as a rather clumsy force composition, which can't really deal with the increase in armor he received from Cool, and he probably will get more. They need to stop flaying manpower. Come on, Cool, get some fuel caches. Get some fuel caches. SSZ Veterans 2 supporting the Guardsmen on the retreat. Still no further caches from any player here. Nothing really. We got counter-attack tanks to help speed up capture of territory. Wonderful. They got Constable getting hit here by the Panzer. It is pretty hard. Command tank also providing support. Molotov there, but you almost got the Constable wiped out. Almost annihilated at the same time. Barricade gets the Grenadiers. And there you go. Constable's wiped. A bit of a loss there to Cool. Will he replace them? What will he do? He's not repairing his T-34. And of course, he could also similarly benefit from maybe some additional use repair speed up there. But I'm surprised both players seem to be, you know, a bit standoffish in terms of committing to anything. He can go for a second T-34. He's got a pass for barrage again. Whimsy needs to consider perhaps changing his Panzerwerfer tactics, because I mean he only got one good hit and the rest has basically been duds. Storm Panzer 4 sitting off there like a mighty steel ogre, swiping away the Russian infantry before it. And there you go, another T-34 there on the way for Ekul, adding up to 2 there, supported by the Veteran 2 T-34 issues instead, which is actually really close to Veteran 3, which is definitely bad news there for any of the Whimsy's armour. Which used properly to support the T-34 76ers. Additional Pioneers finally here. Ekul still flooding resources. Come on, man, spend some of that manpower. Cassius, get more armour out. Get some more tanks out. Get a howitzer. Get some guardsmen. Really, he's got a lot of options there for whatever reasons. Ekul seems not really interested. But there goes Sturm Panzer. They're coming on fire from both the S-76 from the T-34 as well. Need to pull back the Sturm Panzer. Scheiße, and the worst part here, it seems like Whim says not got anything to sort of cover up retreat. Got a smoke screen, and that's about it, really. Whoa! Looks like a Telemann went off. They almost got the T-34. Pack 4 needs to turn about. It's about. Oh, why? Why did you do that? Why would he shift the Pack 40 way to an area where he can't actually hit the T-34? That made no sense right there by Whimsy. Guessing it was a misclick or something. Either way, though, that pretty much gave Whimsy a bit more time to work there. Additional Panzers on the way. He's actually lost one support there again. Careful, Whimsy. 4-6 looks like in this case they're sawn apart by the Guardsmen with a DP like machine gun. To the Veteran 2-1 become pretty mean as they with that kind of veterans, and you get meaner with Veteran 3 there. So Sturm Panzer 4 for T-34s and 6. I'd say that's a pretty good deal there for Ekul. Whim needs aim there for a Panther soon enough.
The enemy is attempting
More T-34s don't get spent on these. Again, more counter-attack tactics. Good. Ekul still extremely reluctant to actually spend any kind of manpower there.
Grenadiers standing by.
It probably doesn't, you know, hurt that Whims is having a hard time there, you know, using this unit optimally in some cases. Was Governor Holt by the MD-42 getting suppressed, spread out across the ground, and then MD-42 bullets fly. They've got punishment dealing with mines there, and there you go. But Felix Panzerwagen arriving to support, taking those Russian runnings. We got Conscripts at maximum they're holding up there. Conscripts moving ahead, MD-42 sitting up, Grenadiers supporting in as well.
Lost a Granatwerfer squad.
Moore's a bit of trouble. But so is the command tank with this 6 there. We got the Panzerwerfer also knocked out.
Are seizing a sector.
Things are really going poorly here for Whimsy all of a sudden. Ekul's doing a lot of damage here with his troops and armor and vehicles.
The machine gun crew.
And Whimsy's initial decision to go for a Sturm Panzer 4 and a Panzerwerfer followed by a command tank might soon be biting in the arse here, alongside all the floating there, though of course Ekul's still doing it. Yet he seems to be gaining notably more out of his units in the process. Puma now here, desperate attempt there by Whimsy. Really should be aiming for a Panther at this moment. Panzerkampfwagen 5. Panzer. Panzer with the support of the command tank doing against Garth for the Garth doing damage. There they go, grenade off, and
Now have access to additional
almost got wiped their veterans who won small victory there for Germany. There we go, we could see the T-34 command tank, Puma and Pak-40 all opening up there on the T-34-76. Puma not pursuing them, instead it's the command tank with low health. Not entirely sure what Whimsy was thinking there, but it doesn't strike me as the most constructive choice there of moves. Really cool, just benefit from getting something, you know. Howitzer, more caches, just get something, man. You're floating too much manpower. Maxim holding out there.
The enemy is taking
But perhaps
our
it's helped a bit here by
territory.
the fact that Whimsy to a certain extent is getting a bit more passive as the game progresses, bit by bit. But still, you know, it could be a lot more aggressive if he just were to spend more of those resources. I mean, you get more T-34s and caches. Maybe just get a bunch of artillery support. He went for the howitzer. I mean, really, he's got so many options, but for whatever reasons, you know, he just seems absolutely reluctant in actually making any decisions. Comes to their supporting. Smoke this pop by the Panzer 4, still not properly prepared.
Are securing our territory.
Pioneers forced away off the ground in the MD-42. Another cache there. Finally something happening in a cool space. He could also benefit easily from, say, more guardsmen or engineers. Both will do him quite well, to be honest. There you go. So Conscript quick gain the advantage of the thanks to round, and of course Vetri free and alongside some machine guns there, quickly outgunning with Conscript Grenadiers up close there. The moment going up, getting suppressed by the Maxim. Puma supporting a bit there, got the T-34 moving up, got Pak-4 responding.
We are losing a sector.
Can easily get another T-34 there. Mr. Cool should do so, and again spend some of that bleeding manpower. Puma needs to fall back now. The smoke's been popped here. T-34 moving in, supporting. Pak-4 needs to set up here and try to support. Command tank also needs to arrive here. 50mm gun there. The Puma penetrating the T-34-76. More or less the same gun by the way as the Panzer 3, or at least had the same performance. Puma down. Puma down. Ekul not supporting, Ekul still floating. Come on, man, spend some of those resources. Panzer 4 with Panzer support moving in, but against T-34-76 and the Vetri 56, it seems like a rather hazardous gambit there by Whimsy. Another T-34 on the way for Ekul. Panzer's Pioneers moving up, there you go, Panzer already heavily damaged, the M6 there. Definitely doing a lot there versus the enemy vehicles at the moment for Lieutenant Ekul. Could you wipe? And jolly well gets away with it, by looks, at least for now. At least for now. More counter-attack tactics. Guardsman passing by the running Russian.
Is attempting to steal our sector.
Assault gun fire once again. You got the mortar there, while not secured by anyone. Quick grenade against the grenadiers and does quite a bit of damage there. Quick rifle grenade and lands right amongst Guardsmen, doing quite a bit of damage there. They could have been sort of apart, but they do gain victory in the process, making them much more difficult to deal with for the grenadiers in the longer run. Victory points wise, though. Whim's has actually got a huge delay. Oh, Ekul, as things could go wrong for Ekul there. He's still flowing our resource again. I'm surprised with all this, he's still not pushing for more troops. I mean, it's not like he's got, you know, huge pop cap deficit at the moment. He's got a nice chunk there. He could still do a lot with it. And really more infantry right would be good. But, oh well. And Whimsy needs to get a bloody Panther. Command tank there taking heavy fire from the Issue 6. Pack 4 ready to support. Needs to pull back the command tank. The third Panzer. And these hit West T-34-6. Quick Whim's MD-42. Not pulling back that Panther 4. Pretty damn risky there by Whimsy. And so it's not getting a Panther as soon as you can.
The enemy has only 50 points remaining.
Panther on the way there. Guardsman there holding out against the advancing Pioneers. T-34 almost done.
Enemy forces are securing
moving up
our
towards
territory.
the west there. Panther. Panzerkampfwagen 5. T-34 repaired. We got another on the way there. Now we're seeing Ekul really begin to spend resources. Good. Good. I mean, there's really no excuse for it if you've got a lot of manpower, but not enough fuel. Built fuel caches. It's that simple, really. So not entirely sure what Ekul is planning. And he could also stand to be more aggressive against it with the T-34 going to push further on, which of course might be thinking to just defend the victory point with the T-34, so at least he can get more tanks out, which of course he doesn't bleed out there. I mean, that's very much an option, but still, and so, you know, more guards would also be good, or some howitzers or something. I mean, I'm really just... There we go. He's finally getting to spend resources in a larger degree. Wonderful. Go. More guardsmen. Could add more machine guns. And there we go. Panzerkampfwagen 5 mobilized here for the fatherland. Panzer. T-34 might support the other one there. Should be seeing some kind of armor engagement soon enough. Panzer's moving in. T-34 not reacting to it. Oh, there we go. Geballte Ladung. There we go. Almost got the maximum. Crew there with the guards holding up the victory point. Issue 6 moving up. Panther moving in. Panzer taking loss to the T-34. T-34 on the western side. Needs to get moving. Quickly come there. T-34 taking it down. Got Panther moving forward. Issue 6 needs to build more distance. Guardsmen supporting. Could try and button up here with the veteran 3. Guardsmen by the way. Buttoning up. Panzer's eventually 2 needs to retreat. No. And he's ramming the Panther with his T-34. He's not even waiting for it to do some damage. He's just doing it to buy time there. For his Issue 6 there. Panzer's wiped out. Too slow there for Whimsy. Too slow. T-34 moving in. Panther taking heavy damage. Issue 6 went down, but still the Panther's heavily damaged. Panther flanking. We've still got lots of guards on all sides. Command tank doing what it can. Panther almost knocked out here. Lots of guards moving. He's exposing the rear of the Panther. Don't do that. Scheiße. Helmut. Nein. Don't cut. One more hit there, and that Panther's going down. There we go. Kaput. Command tank gains victory 2, but he's just lost the Panther in a matter of moments. Whimsy in an utter act of desperation now begins flying the field with Osttruppen. Command tank flank dealt with. Now the lines are quickly collapsing. Ekul has got a nice chance of actually putting forward and doing a lot of damage here to Whimsy. Guards advancing. T-34, they're just stuck in the middle of everywhere. Pack 40 there cleared out, leaves him with only infantry, and of course he's facing off against some veteran conscripts, but also some very veteran and heavily equipped guardsmen, plus several tanks. In that sense, overall Ekul's got the advantage now, although, except for victory points wise, he's pretty much behind for Whimsy. Clearing out the Pack 4 there to ensure it doesn't fall into enemy hands. Got a Puma rhyming here for Whimsy, a second Puma. Getting that T-34 repaired, modules be good. Getting another T-34 there, that also works. Pioneers engaged. This was fight there for the victory points. At the same time, he could stand more aggressive with the Eastern forces. Against Whim before even trying to get back those victory points. T-34 fighting against the Pioneers. Not back to the engagements over there. Almost got another T-34 the ready. That will put him at 4 T-34s. Not bad, by the way. There we go. All one ready. But come on. Cool. Attack. Attack. For the motherland.
We are suffering losses.
Getting the Puma there with the T-34 Super 6. Further loss here for Whim, who's just trying to change the Gundis. There we go. Guardsman, he's just taking heavy loss of the light machine guns, and there we go. Game over. Game over. Looks like Whim has realised he has lost here. Game over. His force will extend up against 4 T-34s. A lot of infantry, and he's basically got nothing to really threaten the T-34s with. A bit of a strange fight, apologies all the floating. I'm guessing both sides weren't entirely sure of what to do here. Which can happen, obviously it can happen. But at the same time, if you're unsure again, just look at what you're missing and then get some of that. If you're not really missing anything, you just get more of what you really want to get. Push forwards with that. So there were some oddities there. That's definitely not good. I'm surprised partly getting a cool one, but partly we're going to, due to the rather odd force comes to the Whimsy, he's all taking charge going straight for tier 4, and then, you know, getting Sturm Panzer, Panzer effort, and then a command tank. That was really a poor choice there with the command tank. What's a command tank and a Panzer effort? Get a Panther. When he left himself very undermatched against armour. So there's some problems. Also a bit Whimsy was a bit too passive as the match went on there. And Ekul again could easily have done with more guardsmen, howitzers and so on there. But at least he handled his T-34s nicely. Make good use of them 6, make good use of the guardsmen, make overall decent use of his doctrine. Mines and the likes there was something that Whimsy did alright with. He could have handled his Panzers better. He tended to lose a bit too many of them too quickly there without really getting them anywhere good. So that was a bit problematic over Whimsy again. Had either side, you know, just decided to still float a lot of resources. Any of them would just basically push the resources harder than the other, probably could have won this, and they probably also made the fight here a bunch shorter. So there you go. A bit weird, in particular considering these are higher ranking players, but I suppose that happens even from time to time for the best, so go figure. Anyways, hopefully this has been an enjoyable match, hopefully this has been a learning experience. If it has, you know, feel free to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Instinct. Cheers, thank you for watching, and hope to see you all another time. Bye.